Hi, welcome to the training. My name is Singh. Today I'll be going over the WebCart training here. This is a replacement for a prior video. If you're still running the old video and the old apps, you'll probably see a different video, but this is an update to it. This is to help you manage and add to your menu. Okay, so you could make changes to your menus, okay, pictures, prices, and etc. So here we have this demo site here. So I'm gonna go into the order now. Okay, and here I am actually inside the menu. So this is what your customers see here. You have categories, and your items are broken into categories here. So we can click on the sandwiches here. You can see the sandwich list, plates, and we can click on images to enlarge it. Okay. On the mobile side, your customer can zoom in to these images. Okay. All right. So we're going to make some changes here to our menu here. To do that, we're going to log into the dashboard. And we're going to input in our username and password. Let me stretch my screen a little bit lower here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to log in. Okay, so here we're in the admin dashboard, and you'll see all your pending orders. Don't have any pendings right now, and then you see your completed orders. Okay, so we're gonna go into the menu module here. Okay, inside the menu module, you can see the title up here, menu configuration here. I can scroll down all the way down, and I can see I have 22 items. You could change the tax rates here. Okay. So on the left hand side here, this is what you have for your menu. On the right hand side, you can add new menus here. But if you want to edit one of these here, it's going to bring that item over here. Okay, so for example, this banh mi sandwich here, right? We want to change that price there. Okay, that price there. So we can click on edit here. It's going to bring that right over. Okay. Now, one thing to remember is that in the prior trainings, you don't really, once you name something, you don't really want to name it, rename it. Okay. You could, but it's going to be classified as a new item. Okay. So just to be aware of that. So when you run your reports, you generate your revenue reports, this is going to be listed as a new item. Okay. It's going to be counted differently. Okay. If you must, yes, go ahead and change it. Okay. And always remember, our system uses the intelligence last word. Okay, so if you name something sandwich, it's going to fall under the sandwich category. Okay, so to create a brand new category, you can put an S there, and it's sandwiches now. That's going to be added as a brand new category. Okay, I'll leave it the same here. Below is the item image. Okay, so this item here, you can upload a new image from your phone or your computer. Okay, so the first thing you'll do is take your image, edit your image, add text to it, and etc. So to add a new image, here's this banh mi sandwich. I could just click here, and it's gonna open up my browser. Let me shrink my screen a little bit so that you can actually see my whole screen here. Okay. So you save your image to your computer and or your phone, and then you can edit it, and then you can pick anything. So I'm gonna change that banh mi sandwich to, let's say we'll just change it to this image of the watermelon drink here. Okay. It's gonna upload it, and it's going to be completed. Now you notice that it doesn't change yet. You have to click on update item. Okay. Now let's change the price also. Okay. So here we only have a large. We don't have medium or small. Okay. So this option here. So let's raise it $1. Let's make it $7.75 here. Okay. We'll update the image. Okay. And it's done. Okay. So anytime that you upload image, it goes right to your cloud account. Okay, so our system, there is no, if you're using the old system, you save files to your computer. With the new system, everything's on the cloud. Okay, you don't have to pretty much save anything on your computer at all. Everything gets uploaded in the cloud. Your phone, your PC, you can use a tablet. As long as you have internet access, you can access it straight out of the web. Okay, so everything is streamlined, it's very scalable, and it's very easy to use. Okay, if you want to remove this item, you would click on the X here. Okay, so here I'm gonna change that back here. Okay, so I'm gonna go edit. It's gonna bring the item over here. Okay, and I'm gonna change that image there. Let's use our old image here, banh sandwich. I'm gonna use that one there. And it's gonna automatically upload that and save it. And we can update the item. You'll see it changes over here. Okay. Now, remember, in the older format, you have to use these arrows to move them up and down. So here, with the new system, you don't really need to use the arrow here. Yes, you can, but you can also grab this, click and hold, and you can drag it and snap it into another area. So I'm going to snap it right under the Asian barbecue. Okay. Now it does matter based on the location. Okay. So now I have the Asian barbecue. Oh, actually, I moved it too far down. Let me go back up one. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I moved it as the second object, the banh mi sandwich here. Okay, and the Asian barbecue sandwich is on top. It's actually the first item now. Okay, so let me go back here to our order menu. Okay, this is the old one. Okay, where the banh mi sandwich appears first. If you refresh your browser, let me refresh it one more time. You'll see that the menu has changed. The location of the banh mi sandwich is actually below the Asian barbecue chicken sandwich now. Okay, so we did that here. If I wanted to go back, I could grab that and snap it back to the top. Okay, so in the older version, you have to, when you add a brand new item, it's gonna put it all the way at the bottom, and then you have to arrow everything all the way to the tippy top here if you want to add the tippy top. So with the new features, you could just grab something and snap it in wherever you like. It makes it a lot easier too. Okay, so here I move the banh mi sandwich back as the first item, and it automatically saves. So let's refresh our browser here. You'll see that it appears first. So this is very important because if you have a new product, or let's say you have a product that when you generate your report, analytical reports, it's very popular. You want to put the popular items on top of the list because that's the very first thing. When a customer clicks on a category, that's the very first thing and the very first item that they actually see. So usually the most popular item, you want to organize it that way where you want your customers to see that first before they start scrolling down the list and seeing the other menu items that you might have. Okay. So let's go back here. Okay, so that's how you would edit the prices, names. If you want to add a brand new item, you click here, you type in a name, you can choose an image from your computer, and then you would set the prices here. Okay, so how much would you charge for a small, a medium, a large? Now I'm gonna go down here a little bit here, and I'm gonna click on this egg roll here, this image here. Okay, so in the application, space is very limited. Okay, so if you need to tell your customer that if you purchase a small, you get 4 egg rolls, a medium you get 6, a large plate you get 9, you would stamp that, edit your image, add text to it. You can put the ingredients here if you like. Okay, so let me go to one that has an ingredient here. And I believe it's one of the I think it's one of the dessert here. Yes, like this one here. Okay, so the coconut cookie dessert. Okay, you can see that I stamped the ingredients here. Okay, right onto the image. Okay. So that's another tip there. Okay. So that's how you would add, edit, and remove items. So if you click on the X here to remove it, it's gonna ask you, are you really sure you want to get rid of that? And you can say, okay, it's gonna remove that item from your list. Okay. Now keep in mind, our app here is cloud-based, so you're gonna be uploading a lot of images over the time of your usage here, and some items you might not even use those images anymore. Once in a while, we do clean out old images just to save space. Okay, so if you can keep your images under 100, or at it would really help us, because we use share spaces on the Google Cloud system, so there is a lot of images out there that gets uploaded, especially images that aren't used anymore. They're still saved there, so we try to kind of save space, and once in a while we do clean out old images. Okay, so other than that, that's how you would add, edit, and delete your menu items. Okay, keep in mind, I have sandwiches here. I usually put all the sandwiches together, and then all the plates together, and etc. But you can have it either way. Okay, I'll show you one more thing here. If you play with the menu here, okay, so you see that my sandwiches appears first, and then plates, desserts, drinks, and sauces. Okay, now what if I wanted my plates category to appear first before my sandwiches? Okay, very easy. You can grab here any plate item. Okay, so let's grab that pork belly here. Okay, and let's go all the way to the top. We're going to snap it right there on the top, so the pork belly becomes number 1 here. Okay, the system is very smart. Okay, it picks up that place you want place to appear first. Okay, it's going to pick up place. You don't need the other place under here. It's going to scroll down on the list, and it's going to pick up every single item with the word plate as the last word, and add that right under the pork belly as the category. Okay, so if I go back here, I'll show you. We have sandwiches, and we moved that we wanted the plates to appear first. Okay, we refresh our browser, and you see now all the plates items appear first. Okay, and it automatically pulls everything that it is labeled plates under the plate category here, and then move the sandwiches on the bottom. So you don't have to move and organize all of the plates underneath the pork belly plates here. You can leave it as where they are. You're just telling the system that plates goes first, and then sandwich. Okay, so if I was to drop, let's say I wanted the desserts here. Okay, I wanted the desserts to come first. I would grab any desserts. Okay, snap it to the top. Okay, go back to my order form, and you see desserts appears first now. Okay, so you can organize it any way you like here. Okay, you don't have to move all the desserts, and especially it gets tedious, especially if you have a large category of items here. For example, you have 50 desserts, okay, and you're thinking you might have to move all the desserts, 50 items up here, and then when you do change it to where maybe you want the plates or sandwich to appear first, okay, you have to move all those items up against it. Also, you don't really have to do that. Okay, the system knows that you want this to appear first, and then the plates, and then the sandwich. It will find the other items and categorize it under the appropriate category. So it makes it really simple here. So if I want the sandwiches to appear first again, I'll grab whichever item I want, that sandwich here. I want that one to appear first. Sandwich will appear first on my list now. And we want plates next, and then desserts. Okay. Refresh. Sandwich, plates, and desserts. Okay. And here's another tip before we leave here. Usually drinks and sauces are at the end. Okay, you want your customers to actually see your main menus first. Okay, your main items first, and then they pick their main menus and items, and then they could pick a drink, and then if they want any extra sauce. Okay, so that's it for this training here. I hope it helps you. I hope you understand how to configure your menu, prices, images, and taxes. Okay. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We're here to help you. And I hope you learned something from this training. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.